Ever feel like stepping into a time machine? Not to mess with history, but to catch some incredible events we missed the first time around.
Like that concert everyone's still talking about decades later?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But some events, well, they're only visible on a cosmic scale. So on today's deep dive, we're chasing the Northern Lights.
Nature's own laser show.
Okay, maybe not lasers, but I like where your head's at. It's one of those things, everyone's seen pictures.
Curtains of light. Yeah.
Right. But it's more than just a pretty picture. It's this wild mix of science and almost, I don't know, magic.
Well, for sure, and we'll get to that. But first, we got to talk about the science. Because it's not magic making those lights, it's physics.
Hit me with it. What's the science behind this natural wonder?
Okay, so picture this. The sun, it's not just shining light, it's blasting out a constant stream of stuff called solar wind.
Sounds intense.
It is. These tiny particles, they're charged with energy and they're whizzing through space at crazy speeds. Now, when the solar wind slams into Earth, we've got our magnetic field acting like a shield, right?
Protecting us from getting blasted.
Exactly. But here's the catch. The magnetic field is kind of like a funnel. It's strongest at the poles, north and south, so it guides some of that solar wind right down into the atmosphere.
Makes sense. Magnets, poles, all that.
And when those particles, still super energized from the sun, hit the air, boom, they collide with oxygen and nitrogen, get all excited, and release that energy as light.
Wait, so it's like tiny little atoms putting on a light show.
You got it. It's like the sky is the stage, and these energized atoms are the performers, and the color of the lights, that depends on what kind of atom is getting energized. Oxygen gives you those vibrant greens, while nitrogen creates those beautiful blues and purples. Sometimes you even get reds and pinks mixed in.
Wow, I never knew there was so much going on up there. And it all starts millions of miles away with the sun.
It really shows how connected everything in space is. We're talking about a chain reaction that stretches across the solar system. And speaking of connections, you know what I find fascinating?
What?
It's how the Northern Lights have captivated humans for, well, probably as long as we've been around to see them.
Oh, absolutely. Long before we had scientists explaining solar wind and atoms, people were looking up at these dancing lights, wondering what they meant. It's like staring into the unknown.
Exactly. And every culture, it seems, has come up with its own stories, myths, legends to explain the magic they saw in the sky.
Right. Like, I remember reading that the Vikings thought the lights were reflections off the armor of the Valkyries.
Oh, yeah, the mythical warrior women riding across the sky. And then you've got the Inuit and other First Nations people in Canada and Alaska. They've got all sorts of stories. Some see the lights as spirits of animals or ancestors dancing and playing games up in the heavens.
You know, it makes you think. Even today, with all our scientific understanding, there's still a sense of awe and wonder when you look up at the Northern Lights.
It's like this reminder that some things are just bigger than us, you know? We're so used to explaining everything, but then you see something like that and you just got to surrender to the beauty of it all.
And it makes you want to see them for yourself. So, for those of us who've been bitten by the travel bug, where's the best place to catch this show?
Well, you're going to want to head north, of course. Places like Norway, Iceland, Alaska, Canada, those are your best bets.
I have heard good things about those glass igloo hotels in Finland. Imagine watching the auroras from the comfort of your bed. And you know what else is cool? I read that there are apps now that can actually help you predict Northern Lights activity.
Oh, yeah, there are. It's all about tracking solar flares and geomagnetic activity. Technology these days, right? But even with all the apps and forecasts, sometimes the best way to see the lights is to just, well, be patient. Dress warmly, get away from the city lights, and let your eyes adjust to the darkness. It's about slowing down and appreciating the natural rhythm of the night sky.
So true. Sometimes the best experiences are the ones we wait for. Makes them all the more special.
Exactly. It's like anything else worth chasing in life. The journey, the anticipation, that's all part of it. And when you finally see those lights dance across the sky, well, that's the reward.
So if the Northern Lights could talk, what stories would they tell us? About Earth, about the cosmos, about the history of humanity gazing up in wonder.
Who knows? But I have a feeling we wouldn't understand the language. It'd be something beyond words, something we could only feel in the depths of our souls.
Makes you want to book a trip north and listen closely, doesn't it?
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.